Hi, it is Teresa here. Today we are working on a title page for the Simple Journal. So I am taking some tissue paper, ripping it up, and I decided to make this journal, for all of my flower photos that I've taken that I've liked and all that kind of fun stuff. Might make some flower collages and stuff. So I found some stamps I wanted to add to it. So I do some stamping on the background. Which I think I got this stamp on Amazon. I can't remember. I've had it for quite a while. And then with this, after the process of making this title page, I realized that I wanted to do more journaling type thing, and my way of journaling is a little different. So I'm taking a stencil. This is a Tim Holtz stencil, and adding little bits here and there, which I really loved how it turned out. But yeah, no, I want to do more physical journal, scrapbook tile, and I thought I'd bring you guys along and show you how I'm going to be using these journals I'm making. So with this tissue paper, I like to use a glue stick when I add it to it. I don't know why, I just do. So once I get it on, I really liked how it, you can't really see it very well on a camera, but it had a really good, you see some of the stamps through it, and I just loved that. Sorry about that, I'm really tired. And then this is the first time I have ever used alphabet stickers. I normally donate them or let kids play with them. And making a title page out of this worked really good. And because of my dyslexia, I did have a paper on the side written down for what I wanted it to say. And I kept looking over there specifically for I would not mess up. Because, yeah, that's me. I was bound to. And so a little bit about, like I said before, we're going to put flowers in here. And it's going to take a while for me to fill this journal. I'm going to have a few that I'll be working on. But I really love taking scenic flowers, animals, all that kind of photos. That's my favorite photography. I'm good at the portrait stuff, but I don't really like it as much. I love my nature, places where I've been and all that kind of stuff. That is really my favorite. So I'm trying to spell out the joy of flowers. And the funny thing is, as you'll see in a minute, I started spelling it and then realizing, I don't have enough room. And yeah. And I tried to use this ruler to keep them straight, and yeah, that didn't work either. I'm not surprised there. So as you see here, I am literally like moving these letters over to try and be able to spell out flower fully, which is kind of a joke because I don't. But I still like the way it comes out. It's a little quirky and a little different, and it works. The W broke on me, and I'm like, that's okay. We're just going to go with the flow there. Okay, so I would love to know, am I the only one that would do something like this and put the S on the bottom? Like, I am not the OCD crafter like my friends are, but yeah. And then I decide to add a little bit of flowers onto this page, stickers. I love stickers. But yeah, that S, it's kind of crazy, but I kind of like it. Tell me if you guys would do that, or if you would like move it over more. But it really didn't look like there was much room to move it over. So after I add all of my stickers, I start giving them all a good rub just to make sure those letters go down further. And now I'm going to write on here. And yes, this is how I do it. This one I actually typed out. The other pages, spreads that I did, I printed out what I wanted. And I literally have to do speak to text to get what I want to make sure your spellings are right. And then this one I actually start physically writing it down. But a lot of times I just print them out because with my disability, hard to read my handwriting. If I try to spell it out while I'm doing it, you can't read it because the spelling's off. It's sloppy. It makes no sense. So in order for it to get to a place where I feel like I can live with it and allow other people to enjoy it and see it too, I have to print my stuff out. This is just a little saying of what this journal is about, kind of like a little index of what I'm doing with the journal, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, all that kind of stuff. And of course I mess up, so I had to fix it. Yep. Another reason why typing it out for me is good, because this makes me so frustrated. And then the more I get messed up, the more frustrated I get. And that's just part of the whole being dyslexic thing for me. So I've never really journaled a whole lot in my life because of that aspect. But hopefully I'll be doing more with this way of coming up with this way to do it. A little different than the daily journaling, but hopefully they'll like it and it will be good. Thank you for joining me. I will put up more of these craft with me while I do my journal thing. Sometimes I'll have what the page is about. Other times I won't. It just depends. But thanks for joining me. I hope this has inspired you. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and think of subscribing. You guys are beyond wonderful. Thanks. Bye.